everyone, and welcome to Calm Creations Craft Tube Floss Tube. My name is Tia. Today I am going to start Roxy's Journal of Stitchery Volume 6. I wasn't going to do it, but like everything else I have seen all the inspiration and watched all the videos, and I'm now going to do it. So what I decided I was going to do was something a little bit different. Everyone's doing journals. The theme is field notes, so everyone's doing a little journal, you know, when you're out and you're looking for botanicals, and and you record everything in a little diary or a book, or so they're all going along the lines of a journal. I'm going to do something that's been googling around in my head for quite a while, and I thought I'll give it a go using this. So what I've got is I've got a Giant, you know, the foam cones, and I thought I could make a little slip to go over the cone with all the prompts stitched on it. So here is my cone. I've made, it's just one of the polystyrene cones. I've made my base. I've just pinned it in place so that I know that it fits, and then I can start adding all my bits to it. So the first prompt, it was a bonus prompt, was your title page. So obviously I'm not going to have a lot of space to do big stuff, but this will give me a base to do some stuff. So I've drawn, I can take all these out now, I've drawn on a line where I know I can't stitch over because it will be folded over. Excuse my arm in the way, but I'll pull this off and show you the shape. Well, you'll know what the shape looks like, but I just pinned it all to make sure that it was going to fit, and then I could mark my line where I can't stitch. So I do lose a little bit of space, but that's okay. Right, so this is my base. Is not that part down there, that will be the bit that's folded underneath, but I've got this part. So with that, I've got this space here to do all my stitching, and the first prompt is the title page. But what I can do is just do a little label, but I've got to choose all my fabrics and stitch them down, and go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and dig some fabrics out. I will come back and show you where we're going to go. Okay, back soon. Okay, back again. I have dug out some fabrics that I think I want to do it in, and I was going to go pinks and just pinks, but I thought, I was looking at my needle book and I thought those colours I like, so I'd like to do that sort of colour palette again with the browns and the creams and the maroon coloured bits and pieces, so, and white. So I thought I would go for that scheme again, and I've pulled some bits and pieces so I can start invisible stitching down on my background, and get that ready to do running stitch. So what I will do is I'll make a start on that, and then when I come back, I wish I had more of this because I love it, and I don't know if I've got any more because it works perfectly. I think that gingham's a bit too red, but it's okay to add a bit of pop of colour, I suppose. And then I've got this piece that I found. Some of that it's already patchworked, some of that may or may not make it in. We will see how we go. I've got these bits of cross stitch linen left over from a project, so I could certainly do something on those bits, and then some white, and then I found this bit. This bit is in my needle. There's a bit of this in my needle book, and I'm glad I found some more, and it's all about botanicals. Glossary of botanical terms, some little flowers, so I will definitely use that in there somewhere. That will give it a field notes kind of look. I'm still not sure about that red, but we will see. I've got a tiny little bit of Liberty fabric. I've got more of this, but that's quite pretty, so that may come into it, but we will see how we go. But for now I think I will leave it there. So it's just a quick update of what I'm going to do, and then when we come back I will have all my base stitched down. Don't stitch on this side, got to remember that, just go to that line, and when we come back I will show you where I'm up to. Okay, see you soon. Okay, I am back. I have got all my pieces stitched on, invisible stitched, and I've prepared my title page for stitching. So here is how it's looking on the cone. I've stamped field notes and made stamped a label around it. Now how I did the label, this is the stamp that I used, and I just masked off, you know, what I didn't want to stamp, and then stamped it, turned it around, stamped it to make the square bigger. I stamped a little butterfly up in the corner, which I will maybe embellish. We'll see how we go. But that's how it's looking on the cone. It's just pinned on at the moment, so I'll show you the whole piece. Let me take all these out. And then you can see the whole lot. Now, so when it's all laid out, that's my piece. So what I've done is I've got lots of blank neutral pieces that I can use for the prompts. Now they are small, but I think it'll work, and then it's not a big piece. So that is where I'm up to. So when I come back next time, I will have my, have my little title page finished and be anxiously waiting the first prompt. So that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed that, something a little bit different, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks, bye.